There is a power we rarely name, the quiet strength of silence. Not the silence of empty rooms or forgotten spaces, but the silence that lingers beneath everything alive. It waits beneath the rush of the river, beneath the hum of distant cities, beneath the sound of your own breathing. We spend our lives chasing sound, voices, answers, applause, believing that the noise is what keeps us alive. And yet every great turning point in life begins with quiet. Birth arrives with a held breath. Death is followed by stillness. Love, in its truest form, does not shout, it softens. The most sacred truths do not enter with thunder. They arrive in whispers too soft for the world to hear. Silence is not absence. It is presence too deep for sound. It is the moment when the trees stop swaying and even the wind seems to listen. It is the stillness of a lake at dawn, where mist hovers and time feels suspended. In that stillness, something ancient speaks, not in words, but in knowing. Most of us fear silence. We mistake it for loneliness, for emptiness, for the ache of not being answered. But silence is not a void to fill. It is a space to enter. Within it, the chaos softens. The questions do not vanish, but their weight shifts. We realize we do not need every answer to keep breathing. Silence is where wounds begin to close. It is where grief learns to rest. It is where love, stripped of drama, becomes real, steady, unshaken, unspoken. Nature has always understood this truth. Mountains do not rush their becoming. The sky does not cling to passing clouds. Even the ocean, vast, untamed, holds a quiet depth beneath the waves. Life itself is built on pauses, between heartbeats, between breaths, between one chapter and the next. Without the pause, there is no rhythm. There is a silence after heartbreak, hollow, echoing, unbearable. But if you sit with it long enough, it changes shape. The echo softens. The ache becomes understanding. You learn that healing does not always arrive with explanations. Sometimes it comes in the simple acceptance that pain and peace can coexist. There is also silence in joy, subtle, almost unnoticed. The moment after laughter fades, when you realize this is what you prayed for. Happiness in its truest form is quiet. It does not need to be proven to anyone. Silence does not shout to be known. It waits to be noticed. It does not force answers. It invites them to surface on their own. It is not the absence of life, but the deepening of it. And when at last you let silence hold you, when you stop fighting it, when you stop filling it, something remarkable happens. The noise within begins to settle. The heart finds its own rhythm, and in that rhythm you hear what you've been missing. Not the world, not others, but yourself. The power of silence is this. It returns you to what cannot be taken, the steady presence of being alive. It reminds you that even without words, without certainty, without movement, you are whole. And when the world grows loud again, as it always does, you will carry that quiet within you, a stillness no noise can break, a truth that needs no sound to be real.